The next thing we're gonna move on to is jump training. It's like another form of plyometrics. So that's more like our short ground contact plyometrics, where it's more ankle specific. This is more muscle specific. Reason is, there's been a lot of research, basically found higher you can jump, harder you can punch. And again, that's because punch power is produced from the legs, and then your actual jump height, that's determined by being able to produce high amounts of force, but quickly. So you need to, when you're jumping, produce that force into the floor, but quick, that's gonna give you a higher score. So again, with these, you can use them in your warm-ups, to either your strength sessions or also your boxing sessions as well. The reason we do them early on in the session, if you go and do a shitload of boxing training, getting yourself tired, or loads of strength training, when you go to your plyometric exercises, they're not gonna be quick, they're gonna be very slow. And that's the whole point of these exercises, to be quick, explosive. So we always do our mobility, then we move on to our plyometric exercises. So the first one I'm gonna show you is a squat jump, probably the easiest one to do, because we're just gonna jump and produce force quickly from a stationary position. So all I want you to do, get some room. We're gonna be in that position, we call this the power position. It's normally within that quarter squat where we jump from. And all I want you to do, hands on your hips, you jump as high as you can, then land back into there, yeah? Up, then land and hold, right, brilliant. So up tall. So go again, one more, land, hold, and I'm gonna push my opponent, well, my partner slightly, to see if they're in that strong position. Tall, hold, up, good, time, right, rest there, yeah? The reason is, we want to always make sure that we're landing in that strong position, because then we're getting our muscles used to being able to absorb force on the way down. That's gonna help our muscles be more elastic. We need to be able to absorb that force, say when we're stepping back, and then produce that force when we throw that punch back, okay? So then hands on your hips, yeah, keep them hands on your hips, good work. So hands on your hips, get a chest up, like remember like before. Pigeon chest, one back a bit. There we go, brilliant, well better. Up, that's it, 5, yeah, then swap with your partner. Aim to jump as high as you can, okay? We're gonna progress that now. This is called a counter movement jump. So with this, it's teaching again the lower body to be more elastic as opposed to produce force from that stationary position. It builds up, your muscles got a stretch reflex, so basically if they produce force quick on the way down, if you can last it like an elastic band, if that pulls off quick, it's gonna fire off quicker. Think of it for combination punching, you're moving, so it's probably gonna relax and then come back with a shot as well, in terms of like your muscles, especially of your lower body. So it's training that lower body to be able to produce that force quickly on the way down, so reabsorb that force quickly on the way down, an elastic band, and then fire it up. So we're gonna use that for combination punching, but then also like we spoke about before, stepping back, absorbing that force, bam, coming back with that shot, okay? Dip up, land, stand up, reset. So even though we're doing 5 reps in this, I always think of it as 5 sets of 1. I want each one to be maximal intent, have that reset in between, stand up, go again. We all got that? So we're gonna dip quick, dip, up, land. Yeah, do the push again, do the check for us, yeah? As soon as you're ready, let's go. Good, that's it. Up, good, brilliant. Then stand up and go again. But make sure to remember that chest. But this as well, even though we're bending our knees, push your hips back a bit as well. Imagine you're sitting back a little bit. More help you get from your glutes, how you're gonna get. We're gonna progress that now with an arm swing. All an arm swing is gonna do is gonna give increased momentum, so then you can actually get higher and increase the intensity of the exercise. If you can get higher, it's also gonna increase the landing demand, so you've got to absorb more force when you're landing. From here, start on there, come behind, dip, up, land. So then your arms are then using that momentum to swing your body up as high as you can. 5 reps of that. Leave the test. I'm happy with that now, yeah? You've all got that. 5 reps of that, but make sure you're landing into that solid position, yeah? In your own time, when you're ready, let's go. That's it. Have a look at your partner. See him do anything wrong or what you think you do better, just let them know. That's it, and then back to that landing, yeah? Good, brilliant, good. And last one of these I'm gonna show you is a double counter movement jump. So here you're gonna do 2 jumps, and that means that second one, because you jumped higher then, you've got to control that force, reproduce it. Again, thinking that lower body is an elastic band, pulling down, absorbing, then you should be able to fire off quicker, higher, more powerful. So we'll actually get an increase in power output. And again, like we spoke about, that's gonna transfer more to like combination punching, being able to sort of relax, absorb force from one side, come back with a shot, and also counter punching, stepping back, loading that leg, boom, getting that knockout shot, okay? Gonna go, dip, 1, land with that second one, yeah? Good, but hands on your hips now, yeah? So just do 2. That's it, 2, good man. Dip, 1, 2, land, good. Back, stand up tall, go again. Well improving here. Boom, good. With that as well, we probably wouldn't do all of them in your session. You literally need to choose one of them. So depending on where we're up to, depends on what sort of jump exercise we would do, and what we're focusing on and our experience. So a lot of us probably start on that squat. So from that stationary position, getting used to producing that force. Then we'd move on to our counter movement jump, arm swing, double counter movement jump from there. So I've sort of laid them out in terms of how you would progress them as you sort of go on, develop as an athlete. You'll see a common mistake with boxers, they'll try and do I want to do the fancy plyos, the fancy stuff, but we always want to build them foundations first. So then when we get to them advanced stuff, we're gonna get more out of the exercise, if that makes sense. I would say just before, because it gets you fired up. If you do it after, you're probably gonna lose on that intent because you're gonna be a bit tired. Think of it, you're gonna come out the gym, you're gonna be tired, but the main focus of these exercises is to be quick, explosive, sharp, jumping high. But it's like, if you do that tired, you sort of lose. That's the sort of main reason of the exercise.